Hello, I want to show you how to use the SwiftPOS program, and before we can use that we need to first of all set up some transaction codes in the admin tool. So what we'll do is we launch the admin tool, and we need to scroll down from the top on this left hand side to the transaction code section. Now you can see here that I've already set up a number of them. I can add more by clicking on the green plus, or I can edit them by either double clicking on them or clicking once and then clicking the pencil. And what you can see is I've got several different types of transaction code. Barcoded goods are things like cans of Coke. Entry is for member entries, and you can associate these with member types, so you can have different rates for different member types. I've only picked one type here for the moment. New membership is for when new members come in and you registering them, and renewals are for renewing existing members. Standard entries are for odd little things that you want to add. And just so you can see where to do it, if you go to the member types section, you can see here that we have associated transaction codes with member type fees, and I can assign them by simply clicking on the button, pressing OK, selecting and pressing OK. Obviously I've already done that for this particular member type, but I could create another one if I wanted to do so. Then what we need to do is launch the SwiftPOS application. Now what you can see here is just a very simple screen. If we happen to scan a code, which I will just simulate by typing, you'll see that over here that the item has come up in there, and I can do that a couple of times. So this time I've hit a code that corresponds to a member entering, and I need to also now scan their membership card or enter their ID. Which obviously I've forgotten, so I'm going to have to look it up. Not enough zeros, obviously. And there you can see it's now done a member entry. And when I complete the sale, or when I finished entering all my transactions, what I do is I pick from these little green section a payment type. So if they're paying by card, then you enter how much you're actually charging to the card. We don't have any integration with card payments of any sort. And then press OK. And then finally you click on complete sale, and that's all done. So now if I go back into the admin tool, I should see a few things. If I look in the member visits, you can see that I was entered in at 16:24, which is the time I'm actually recording this. If I do a member visit report for today, then you can see that I'm in there. And we should be able to pick up a financial report as well. there we can see that I've had all the payments go in. So that sort of shows you how all the different bits integrate together. But obviously there's quite a lot more that we can do with this. So if we start entering transactions again, this is another way of doing it. You can click enter item code and this will pop up. Now what I can do is I can void the last transaction, or I can click on it and then click void, and then it will remove it. If I click no sale, it will cancel the whole lot. We start back from the beginning. I can enter a quantity and then put the amount in, and then off it will go and gives me 2. So you can see there that we've had 2 Cokes and they're 125 each, and that's the amount. I can also do a price query which won't appear, and you can do that at any point. And that is the POS terminal at its simplest.